Hello everyone, today we'll be looking at different large language models that Google provides. So we have multiple LLMs available within the Google's umbrella like the Gemini and Gemma. We will see what are all the variants that are available with Google AI.
Yeah, so Gemini models are enterprise mode models, right? So we have two versions of LLMs coming out of Google. One is the Gemini series, and the other one is the Gemma series. So Gemini is focused on more of a chat GPT rival, right? So you see different variants of Gemini being out there, and each of them have their own purpose.
Right. So these are paid enterprise versions, even though it has a developer API which we can use free of cost, but it is within a limit. And also, if we want to go commercial and make it licensable, we'll have to pay a cost for that. And these are super powerful model with a very high context window. So,
Yeah, so there is one paid variant of Gemini, right? Even common people can use it. So it's almost cost as same as ChatGPT. Like it has access to Gemini 1.5 and above versions. The paid versions is 1.0.
right. So people focus more on the Gemini enterprise versions, and there are multiple variants available with Gemini. So starting with Ultra, Pro, Flash, Nano, we'll see one by one. So in the Gemini model, starting with the Ultra, as the name suggests, it is the largest model and it is a multi-model, meaning it can take inputs of images, videos, and it is capable of performing highly complex tasks even until it has reached artificial general intelligence. So it is the highest superior model. And we have the Pro version. In the Pro version, we have for general performance. So this is the most highly adopted one with the affordable cost. And this is again multi-model, but it is little superior than the Ultra, but still capable of performing general purpose task. And next we have the Flash variant. Flash is very similar to the Pro's performance, but it is very lightweight and the inference time is also very less. So due to the speed and the optimization, the cost is also little less. So this is highly preferred among the developer community. And finally, we have the Nano version. So this is super powerful in performance, but still it is capable of running in on-device task. So this is suitable for IoT related use cases, all of those. And next we will see the model that is developed exclusively for the developer and the research community, which is called as
Gemma.
right.
So these are when LLMs were out, you see ChatGPT and all the variants of ChatGPT out, and there was not much of open source models, right? And then came Gemma, which was particularly focused on responsible AI practices.
That's right. And Google was the very first pioneer in releasing an open model, right? So to fine tune them, open model that is very high in performance. So even though we don't have the source code of these models, we still have the weights available, which we can use for fine tuning on our own data. So this is available open to anybody. Anybody can download these and use for their own task. And they also have small language models, right? So Gemma has an interesting number of variants. We will look one by one. So as you can see here, it has CodeGemma, DataGemma, Recurrent Gemma. We will see all of those. So in the Gemma model, we have the recent model called the Gemma 2, which is super powerful. Even though it is a small model, it's still compared with others like Mistral, 7B, Llama 3, 8B, it is with a very good performance. And these are built with responsible AI as the core, right? So we also have a separate video on Gemma.
And not to forget the configurable responsible AI settings.
That's right. So we can also use the safety filters. That's right. So we also have lot of variants here. The recent very new release from Gemma family is the Data Gemma. So in the Data Gemma, it uses a concept like, if you have to refer to a very factual data, it refers to the data commons knowledge graph and then generates the result. So this is a very interesting model. Maybe we can have a very detailed video on that. And then we have the older version of Gemma called Gemma 1. We have recurrent Gemma, which uses a combination of RNN and local attention for better results. And we have the very popular PaliGemma, which is a vision language model. So it not only takes the text as an input, it also takes image as an input. So all other Gemma are not multimodal. So this alone takes image also as an input, and the output is only text. It doesn't generate video or image. So the next one is the CodeGemma. So CodeGemma is specifically for generating the code. So it is utilized for code generation. So the summary would be, we have the Gemini model for the enterprise version and the powerful applications. We have these many variants, and we have the Gemma, which is open model for the research and development community. We have Data Gemma, CodeGemma, PaliGemma, and so many great things, right? So there is an interesting release from Gemma. This is a bonus for all of you, which is called Shield Gemma, right? So since it's highly focused on responsible AI, it is to say whether the response generated by a LLM is responsibly good or not. So this is mostly used as LLM as a judge. For example, if you give it any content, right? So it would say, is it a dangerous content or not? Is it including any harassment content or not? So it is capable of using the Gemma model again to determine the level of harassment or the bias and toxicity within the output. So this is also a bonus release from Gemma models. So with this, I hope you all would have got a good idea on what are all available with the Google LLM family. So thank you everyone.